kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons.
The yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. We are back. It is season number 3 of the Barons. I cannot believe it. We just had the biggest offseason in Brooklyn Baron history last episode, and now we look to improve upon what we did in the regular season last year, where we won 11 games. I still can't wrap my mind around us winning 11 games. We went to the playoffs. We won our wild card game. We went to Buffalo and beat the 16-win Bills on the road in the divisional. And then we had to go to Kansas City and try to beat the Chiefs in the championship game. We should have arguably won that game, but some things didn't go our way towards the end of it. Malik didn't play his best game. Saquon kind of had a costly fumble at the end of the game, and the Chiefs ended up getting in scoring position and kicking a field goal at the buzzer to win it and send them to the Super Bowl, which they eventually did win. So how can we improve on what we did last year, where we were the plucky underdog team that nobody thought would make the playoffs? We did. And then nobody thought we would win a playoff game. We did. And then everybody kept doubting us each and every week until we got to the AFC title game. We were the underdog the entire way. We were not the betting favorite any single game this season. And we ended up defying the odds and becoming a Cinderella story of sorts, and really having just a phenomenal season. So how do we build on that? Well, we have to consistently play well on offense the entire season. That's something that we struggled with for the majority of last season. Towards the end of it, we started to kind of build an identity where we had the nice run game going. We had Malik Willis throwing a lot of safe passes, I guess you could say, to Garrett Wilson and Justin Jefferson and all those guys. And then we just relied on our defense, whether it was to just turn the ball over on fourth downs or to get actual like interceptions or forced fumbles or stuff like that. We really relied on our defense very heavily last season for basically the entire year. So this year, I'm hoping that maybe we can take a little bit of the pressure off of the defense and put a little bit more on the offense, because now we have a much better offensive line. We have a better quarterback, at least on paper he's a better quarterback, in the trade that we made where we sent Justin Fields to Tampa Bay to bring back Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts is now our starting quarterback for year number 3. Malik Willis is not out of the question. He's still the backup, and maybe he'll get some spot duty here and there. He is certainly not done. He's still going to be in focused training so that he can still get as much development as possible. So Jalen Hurts is now the starting quarterback for the Brooklyn Barons. We added a new receiver to this team, a new weapon for Jalen Hurts, a couple new weapons. We got rid of Elijah Moore because we just weren't going to have enough money to be able to pay him. We sent him to Philadelphia, and we brought back A.J. Brown. So now we have Justin Jefferson, who is our deep threat, and we have A.J. Brown, who is our big body 50-50 deep threat. So plus we still have Garrett Wilson, who's our in the middle guy, and we have Chris Olave, who's our lockdown, run the routes, crispiness kind of receiver. So we've got that kind of just every single possibility of receiver is filled. Plus we got Will Washington from, I forget who he was in, from the Bears maybe? I don't even remember where we got him from in a trade in the offseason, but he's our speed demon. He's our burner. So we've got every base covered on the weapon side of things. Plus we've got Saquon Barkley. We brought in Travis Etienne. We still have Ramondre Stevenson, so we've got every phase of the running backs covered. Our offensive line looks good. We still have TJ Hawkinson and George Patton. This offense is at the best it could be, the best it's ever been so far. So it's all forward. Like we're going balls to the walls. We're gonna go ham on this season. I'm hoping that we can dominate and we can win. let's get into season number 3. This is season 4 of the franchise. Don't forget, it's season 4 of the franchise. We had to simulate a full season in episode number 1 because we had to get the relocation started. So this is season 4 of the actual in-universe franchise, but season 3 of us being the Barons is starting right now. I hope you guys are excited. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I am so hyped to see how good this team actually plays. So here we are. It is week 1 of the 2025 season. We are going to be taking on the Commanders on the road to kick off this season in week number 1. I've already done all the scouting that needs to be done for the first portion of the season. There's not really much I could do. A lot of guys are 0% scouted or 5% scouted, so we don't really know much about them. I fixed my my scouts, so now we have scouts to figure out the scouts that go with the draft class that we have in here, all the new region breakdowns and stuff. So that's all figured out. We'll take a look more in depth as the season goes on, so that once we get a little bit more information about some of these other guys. Other than that, I was waiting to use these staff points until we got onto the video so that you guys could see where we put them in. And I was thinking we put them into the offense. So let's go for this one, maybe one down here, and then we put one in to boost the stamina for the quarterback. So that's all the staff points that we have available to us right now. Obviously, as the season goes on, we will gain more and more, and if we complete the goal every week, we'll get even more than that. Speaking of the goal for the week, we've got the weekly strategy. It looks like the Commanders still have Carson Wentz as their quarterback. I don't know if that's true. We'll go over their roster in a second to make sure it's true, but if Carson Wentz is their quarterback, we might have an easy time here in week number 1. We're going to stick with our throw it short method. And then the focus players for this season will be Shaquem McLeod, Nate Harris, Malcolm Waynes, Greg Benson, Manny Battles, and Malik Willis. Those are the 6 guys that will be in the focus training for this first part of the season. We might change it. Maybe I want to switch Greg Benson out, or maybe I want to switch Manny Battles out. It kind of depends on how everybody's doing, how everybody's progressing. Maybe Shaquem McLeod doesn't need it. I don't know. So this focus training probably will be fluid. It probably will change over the course of the season. But that's the week 1 6 players that will get focus training for the start of the season number 3. Into actual training, we get some good stuff here. Everybody seems to be healthy. And now let's take a look at the big boys Washington Commanders offense. I mean, we are 4 seasons deep, so who knows how much different this Commanders team looks like. They do have Carson Wentz as their starting quarterback, 32 years old. Not the greatest quarterback that they could have, but Sam Howell's here as well, so maybe he takes over in a couple years. Who knows? Running back, they've got Javonte Williams and A.J. Dillon. That's a really good 1-2 punch at running back. They've got receivers Jahan Dotson, Kendrick Bourne, Jonathan Whitfield, and Matthew Campbell, who has 99 speed. He is a third-year man out of Miami, and he's got 99 speed. Okay, he doesn't really have acceleration and agility. You'd like to see his agility and acceleration up in the high 90s as well, but 99 speed is still crazy. They have really no tight end. Juan Jackson, O.J. Howard, not really impressed by those guys. The offensive line, Cam Robinson, Andrew Norwell, Evan Brown, Isaac Siamalu, and J.D. Wright. So their offensive line is very weak. We should have a field day getting to the quarterback. On defense, they have Chicago Cougar legend Chase Young at a 97 overall, playing up with the morale. He's got an X factor. He's going to be a problem. Hopefully our offensive line can handle him. Damian McLaughlin also on the defensive line with Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. Solid defensive line. Very, very good. Very intimidating. Then they've got Chason, they've got Davis, and they've got Holcomb as the linebackers. So not too crazy of the linebackers. Corners, Kendall Fuller, Cameron Dantzler, Nathan Sullivan. That's about it. So their corners aren't great either. Their defense really isn't amazing. Their offense really isn't amazing. This just isn't that great of a team. Xavier Woods is the free safety. Cam Curl, also Chicago Cougar legend in another universe, is the strong safety. Kicker punter Mark McQueen and Sam Martin. So, judging on paper by the look of the Commanders team, it doesn't look that intimidating, doesn't look that scary. I think our team is much better, and we get to finally see Jalen Hurts for the first time as a Commander, or as a Baron, not as a Commander, as a Baron. And I'm excited to see where this team goes. The sky is the limit, man. The sky is the limit. Now the expectations are here. We exceeded expectations last season. We didn't have any expectation last season, but now they're here. Now we gotta make the playoffs, or it's a losing season. Like it's a lost season. So we gotta do it, and it starts today, week 1 against the Commanders. Let's get to it.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Barons and the Commanders, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Brooklyn Barons and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Baron football in Season 3 is underway here in Washington, D.C. Well, technically we're in Landover, Maryland. And here he comes, Carson Wentz. How will he perform? Only a 72 overall. How will he perform against this, you gotta say, improved defense? I mean, this is a very improved defense, even from what we were last year. We added bodies, including Jermaine Johnson, who's gonna hopefully play a more impactful role on this defensive line. And I'm gonna use our rookie #1 overall pick, Shaquem McLeod, here for the first time ever. Let's see how good he is. He couldn't break through. That's gonna be Javonte Williams, and we should have had him behind the line, arguably. Should have had him behind the line. He does squeak through, gets a huge gain there, so that's not great. But, hey, we were never the greatest run-stopping team. You can't say we were. And Quinnen Williams gonna force something. That's picked off. It's Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall with the interception. Carson Wentz, and the first score of Season 3 is a pick 6 by the defense. That's poetic right there. That is poetic. This defense carried us through last season, and the first touchdown of Season 3 scored by the defense. I don't know what Carson Wentz was thinking, what was going through his mind, but that's what Carson Wentz does. Carson Wentz throws passes that you should never throw in a video game or in real life. And yes, Quinnen Williams did get to him very quickly and forced a bad throw, forced a rush throw, I guess. So that is a factor, but still, Carson Wentz should have just ate it and got sacked, taken the sack, instead of throwing a horrible ball that was severely behind the receiver, and Bryce Hall just happened to be there, and he was fast enough to outrun everybody else. So Carson Wentz starts out season #4 for him with an interception in his first game, on his first drive. You love to see it. We haven't even seen Jalen Hurts yet, and we have points on the board. We have yet to see our starting quarterback. They just need to keep running the ball, because running the ball seems to be effective for the Commanders so far. 2 carries, 23 yards already? Just keep running the football. Why stop? Why stop running the football when you get those big chunk plays every single time you do it? And they are going to continue. It's Javonte again, and he breaks through again. Another big chunk play. We might have to start being a little bit more aggressive towards the run. Can we do a little bit of coach adjustments here? Tackles. We need to focus We need to focus on stopping the run. I don't know if we can. Can we focus on stopping the run? I don't know. We'll work on it in a little bit. We'll work on it in a little bit. Maybe at halftime we can adjust to. I don't really know how to do all that stuff. If you didn't know already, so we might have to adjust at halftime to try and stop the run. But Tremaine Edmonds, he shuts it down for no gain. Really happy with the signing of Tremaine Edmonds a couple of years ago. He was one of our first signings. He was in the first offseason that we signed him. And Nakobe Dean once again gets a tackle broken, but luckily he had some backup there to help him out. But that has kind of become a meme. Nakobe Dean can never break any, or never complete any tackles, always gets broken. Carson's gonna roll, Carson's gonna run, and Carson will slide. Not the greatest decision from Carson Wentz, but I can't control it, and they punt the ball back to us. So now we get to see Jalen Hurts for the first time in a Barons uniform. It's kind of a bad punt. 23-yard line, and there he is. Talking to his new head coach, Brian Daboll. Jalen Hurts, don't it? Yes, sir. I'm hoping that he is the guy. We've gone through a few quarterbacks at this point in the series. From Zach Wilson to Justin Fields to Malik Willis to now Jalen Hurts. And I'm hoping we finally stumbled across the guy. And that's not a good start to his career as a Baron. That's not a good start to his career as a Brooklyn Baron. The first play of his career is a read option and he fumbles the ball. I'm not going to put that on Jalen. I'm not going to put that on Jalen. That's on me. I shouldn't have called. I should have called a different play. If we're being honest. So I'm just going to chalk that up to just bad play calling by my part, or on my part. So that's not Jalen's fault. He'll get a clean slate next drive. Good job by Bryce Hall knocking that incomplete. And it's 3rd and 10. All right, remind me not to run much read option. There's the snap. Thibodeau trying to get around the left tackle. That's going to be bad throw from Carson Wentz, and it's incomplete. They will take a field goal opportunity. Maybe we can get a block in here. That'd be awesome. That would be much appreciated if we could block it. Harris wasn't really that close. And the Commanders capitalize on the fumble and get 3 points on the board. Obviously, they'd want a touchdown, but that's okay. Things happen. Jalen Hurts in a new place. He's in a new offense. He doesn't really know what's going on. We get to see Will Washington for the first time with his speed. He's a big body. I didn't realize how big he was. He is a big body. All right, here comes Jalen Hurts. And let's not fumble the football. Let's not do any read options just yet. There's the first throw as a Baron. It's Garrett Wilson. Who else? Garrett Wilson, baby. Absolute beast of a player. Nobody's covering Chris Olave. Now somebody covers him. I'm going to have to check this down to Barkley because nobody really got open, and Barkley does his thing and gets a couple yards after the first down. Good job. A lot of pressure coming on Jalen right there. I really want to get A.J. Brown involved, but I don't really know the best option to do that. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this play action, but this is designed for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to have to be T.J. Hawkinson. He's going to come back to the football. It was a little bit of a underthrow because Hurts got hit on it, but he was able to deliver. And Hawkinson does a good job tracking the football coming back to it. And he gets his first catch of the year. Let me just check this down to Barkley again. Just get the first down. I do a lot of checkdowns. I know. I realize I do a lot of checkdowns, but I just don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to do any stupid errors. I'm trying to limit the amount of interceptions I throw in a given season. I know I always throw a ton of interceptions, and I don't want to do that. I don't like throwing interceptions at all. And I definitely don't like throwing 30 in a season. Or 40 in a season. I've been known to do that, so my goal for this year is to not throw as many interceptions in a single season, and hopefully I can accomplish that. Barkley doing a good job running the ball. We'll go with a little stick play. This should be Jefferson. It is. AJ's on the other side. We've got a lot of threats, a lot of weapons on this offense for Jalen Hurts to choose from. He should be fast enough to get around it. He was, but I had to just throw that away. There was nobody there. I didn't like the options. 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Do we test our new addition, A.J. Brown? I think we do. A.J. Brown, middle of the field. He catches it. It probably should have gone rat catch on that. He might have been able to split the defense and score a touchdown there. I didn't realize Hurts was going to put it in such a good spot. I guess I'm not so used to having an accurate quarterback like Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's still not, the ratings aren't where I want them to be, obviously. He's still an 82 overall. But he's higher than Malik Willis is, and he was higher than Justin Fields. Justin Fields was in the high 70s. I should be able to get that to Brown, and he did! A tight window, but a good catch for A.J. Brown. And he babies him. Yes, sir. That was a really tight window from Jalen Hurts to throw, and A.J. Brown's able to secure it. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit in there. Let's see. Let's go back and watch this replay here. A little bit of a bad snap from the center, but look at this tight window. That's 3 Commanders and 1 Baron player, but A.J. Brown with those strong hands. God gave him strong hands and a strong grip. That is that's grippy right there, and that's another touchdown. First touchdown of Jalen Hurts' career as a Baron. And it's a passing touchdown. McPherson puts it through, and we're up 14-3. All right. Now let's hope that our defense can continue to play well. I mean, we even played well against the Commanders when they were in plus territory because of the fumble. So, and we allowed them to only have a field goal. So hopefully we can do that. Oh, that ball's out. Ashton Davis. It's Harris with the ball, and it's a touchdown. The rookie Nate Harris. Ashton Davis popped it out, and the rookie picks it up and takes it to the house. Nate Harris dribbles it through his legs. Ashton Davis came out of nowhere. I thought it was going to be Nakobe Dean bringing the tackle. He usually is the one who brings the big hit, but Ashton Davis just bulldozes the returner, and Nate Harris, the rookie, comes in and just bada bing, bada boom. Yes, sir. Does a little dribble through the legs action. Let's get right up and close and personal with the main man, Nate Harris. That's good stuff right there. That is good stuff. You love to see it. And we are already up 21-3 on the Commanders. If this is how the entire season goes, I will be over the moon with that. So we've gotten an offensive touchdown, we've gotten a defensive touchdown, and we've gotten a special teams touchdown. We've done the trifecta, ladies and gentlemen. We have scored on all 3 facets of an NFL game, and we can't force another fumble. That would have been crazy if we did. And here comes Carson Wentz. He's already thrown a pick 6 in this game. What else will he do? Hopefully another interception or another fumble or something. But I really want to get Shaquem McLeod involved in this game, and I'm trying to get around this left guard, but I just can't do it right now. That was Carson's first completed pass of the day. He is 1 for 5 with an interception. That's crazy. I didn't realize that he hadn't completed a pass yet. That's going to be caught. It's a little bit of a check down. That ball's out again! Derwin James picks it up. Who popped it out? Who popped it? Was it Thibodeau that popped it? I don't know. It was Nakobe Dean who popped it out. Nakobe. I thought it was Tremaine Edmonds at first, but Nakobe pops it on the little check down. I missed the tackle with Sean Murphy bunting. Tremaine Edmonds gets broken, but Nakobe Dean pops this ball out, and thankfully the ball was on the inside of the running back, so the ball, when it pops out, it goes towards it doesn't go towards the sideline, it goes the opposite way. And Derwin James just comes up, cleans it up, and steps out of bounds, and the Brooklyn Barons are dominating in week number 1 of the regular season. I didn't even realize that we were going to be this dominant. I mean, I knew our defense was good, but to play this good against a team that on paper was not great we took a look. They're not great. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now we're going, I think Garrett Wilson's the move here. I think he beats his man, and then we hit him quickly. Garrett Wilson! Intercepted! I tried to force it. And I was just going on a rant about how I didn't want to throw stupid interceptions. And I throw a stupid interception. I tried to take a shot on the first play of the drive. That's on me. Oh my gosh, Shaquem McLeod was in there so quickly. That's why he's the #1 overall pick right there. His first career sack, and it was a dominating effort. He blew by the left guard and absolutely got to Carson Wentz in an instant. I blinked and it was a sack already. That was crazy. Nakobe Dean brings him down, and it's 3rd down. That was a crazy sack, man. Absolutely insane. But I'm still fuming over that interception. I can't believe that I threw that. I shouldn't have tried to pressure it. Derwin James with the interception! What is happening? This is the craziest game ever. 4 turnovers. We've completed our goal, which was force 3+ turnovers. We've completed the goal. We give this to Ramondre for the first time this season. I can't believe what's happening here. I'm not going to throw stupid passes like I just did earlier in the game to throw the interception. I don't want to do that. But I also want to get my guys involved. If I throw quickly to Garrett Wilson, that should be the 1st down, and it is. Big time throw there. Now we'll go back to Saquon, because Saquon had a little bit of a rest with Stevenson in there. So we'll go back to Saquon. He'll cut it to the little bit of the outside of the center, I guess. Maybe we should change the playbook. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe we change up the playbook here. Let's go with a little play action boot. Although Chase Young might be there. Hawkinson bounces off of him because it's a horrible animation. That's unfortunate. The bad animation couldn't turn his body around on the play. Oh, I had Chris Olave open in the end zone. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize it until I already had chosen to run the ball. That was crazy. Chris Olave was open. That would have been a big-time touchdown. Is Olave open this time? Off the hands of Chris Olave in the back of the end zone. That might have been affected by a corner. I'm not sure. Very well could have been. Barkley gets a couple yards on the run. But I'm seriously considering maybe changing up the playbook, going with a more pass-friendly playbook. But we don't need to, Jalen. Those are the plays that Malik Willis misses. You can't be missing those. Those are the passes that Malik misses. I was expecting better from you. That's interception because I'm stupid. I pressed the wrong button. Why do I even talk? Why do I even talk about not throwing interceptions, not throwing stupid interceptions? That one's completely on me. I pressed the wrong button. I wanted Jefferson with triangle, but my stupid brain told my thumb to hit circle, and it threw it to Garrett Wilson, who was completely covered by Jamin Davis. Ah, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Think of how many points we would have on this team if I didn't throw these interceptions. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm an absolutely idiot person. I'm the dumbest person that's ever stepped foot on the face of the earth. Oh my God, why did I even wake up this morning? I can't believe I pressed the wrong button. And now Jalen Hurts' stat line looks horrible because I've thrown 2 interceptions and he has a fumble. This is not the debut I was expecting or wanting for Jalen Hurts as a debut as a Baron. At least it's not at home. It's not in FDR Stadium, so that makes it a little better. The home fans aren't like booing him out of the stands already. That's gonna be, how is that not a big hit? I don't know how that wasn't a big hit. I went for a big hit. Kind of just got like nudged off. Shaquem McLeod, sack number 2. Oh, he's gonna be a good one. He's gonna be a good one. Number 2 for him on the day and in his career. It's a screen. I couldn't get to him in time. No! Tackle him, please. I didn't mean to go for the, like, I couldn't stop, what's his face, Tremaine Edmonds from going for the swat. He was already mid-animation as I turned into him. I wanted just to wrap him up. That's a big throw, caught! And the Commanders have a chance for a field goal before halftime. They still have a timeout left. Will they burn it now? Nope, they don't burn it. Come on, defense. We've done so well. I sold. I completely sold. And forget a field goal, they scored a touchdown. Ah, this game is going so badly. I didn't know I turned into Lewis Seen. I turned into Lewis Seen and I already pulled him out of position. Why does everything bad happen to me? Everything bad in the world happens to your boy. Oh my god, I've already thrown 2 interceptions. I played horrible on defense on that drive. This has been the strangest game ever. There's been, what, 6 or 7 turnovers in this game already in the first half? And there's been, like, a fumble recovery for a touchdown, a pick 6. This has been a crazy game. Check it down to Barkley. We have all of our timeouts, so it's not like we have to hurry up to the line or anything. If we go with a switch here, A.J. Brown might be open. Just check it down to Barkley again. All right, we have a chance for one more quick play to get into field goal range before... One more quick play before we have to take our timeout. I threw it... That was way too quick. God, I am not on my game today, am I? I pressed X too many times, and it counted as a pass to T.J. Hawkinson. God, I suck, don't I? I'm just... Why do I even play? I should just let the CPU do it. I'm sure they would have a better time. And I got sacked with Jalen Hurts 10.5. Chase Young got to me. That was the worst half of football I've ever seen. I've ever played from my part. Wow. That was brutal. That was hard to watch, and I'm the one playing. I'm sorry you guys had to watch that. That was a rough first half. Mistake after mistake. I mean, it's not even early. It's like 4 in the afternoon for me when I'm filming this. So it's not like I just woke up or anything. I'm just being an idiot. And I need to stop because I'm getting frustrated with myself right now. I need to stop before it ends up costing me the win because I know we should be able to win this game. We are the clearly better team. And the only reason we would lose is because I'm the reason why. And I don't want that to be the reason. Because if that's the reason, then we're going to have some issues. You've got to be freaking kidding me. You've got to be absolutely freaking kidding me. Chase Young absolutely obliterated Evan Neal, and I was going to throw the deep ball to Justin Jefferson. I got hit on the throw. It's completely shorthanded, as you would expect, because Jalen Hurts got hit on the throw, and it falls right to the corner's hands, and it's the 3rd interception of the day for Jalen Hurts. His stat line looks horrible, and it's not even his fault. It's not even Jalen Hurts' fault that his stat line looks this bad. This is the most frustrating game I've played in a long time. And it's all because of just, like, stupid stuff. Like, there's nothing that's been understandable in this game on my end. Good play by, was that Bryce Hall? I don't know why I said Bryce Davis. I was combining Bryce Davis or Bryce Hall and Ashton Davis. Oh, I'm all thrown over the place. This game is just, it's sending me through the ringer right now. Pick that off, Sauce. Pick it off. You had 2 chances at it, Sauce. You had 2 freaking chances at it, and you couldn't get it? Come on, Sauce. That's why you're in the slot, to do stuff like that. Quinnen Williams, somebody back in the end zone. Thank God he overthrew it. And they'll take their field goal. We should be blowing this team out. We should be obliterating the Commanders. They are not that good of a football team, and yet they are in this game because of stupid mistakes. I'm sorry, Jalen. I didn't mean for you to have this bad of a debut. I apologize. I apologize to you. I'm trying my best, but I am just not having a good day. I am not having a good day on the sticks, that's for sure. And Hurts overthrew TJ Hawkinson. That would have been a beautiful throw if he would have completed it. And now Washington has momentum. That was a behind the... Why are you throwing behind the receiver, Jalen? Put it on in his lane so he can run with it. Throw it in stride. That's Garrett Wilson. That's not a first down. It's 4th and 1. We pull out the juice special now. First time we've ever run the juice special with Jalen Hurts. But here we go. They're going to challenge it. They gave us the 4th and 1, so that just means that they lose a timeout for late in the game. They might need that. That might come in as a crucial challenge failed by Ron Rivera and this Commanders team. The juice special failed. The juice special failed. I don't believe it. I don't believe that the juice special failed. QB stink doesn't fail. The QB stink doesn't fail. Oh, he clearly got the first down. He only needed a yard. You better give me that first down. They better give me this first down. Thank you. That's what I thought. The juice special doesn't fail. Trying to think that trying to make me think that the juice special failed. Come on. I know better than that. Barkley broke off the Jonathan Allen tackle, but that didn't matter. He basically should have just gotten tackled by Jonathan Allen. This has been just an up and down kind of wild game. A roller coaster of emotions, all by me. That's a big throw. A.J. Brown, big catch. Have I even thrown to Justin Jefferson at all today? I don't even know. I can't even see what the play is because of the momentum. You gotta be kidding me. They didn't call that? Give me a break. Give me a freaking break, man. Give me a first down. There we go. I got it that time without having to worry about going through a challenge again. Jeez. I don't even know what the play is that I called here. There we go. That's the general, George Patton. 3 interceptions, man. That's just, I hate that so much. I hate that with a burning passion. The fact that he has 3 interceptions in this game. Great blocking. I bounced off like a pinball on that one. That was crazy. Did Chase Young end up catching me and wrapping me up there? That's crazy. Olave, Wilson, Jefferson, Hawkinson. Olave's gonna get there! Touchdown Barons! Hurts with a good throw. Olave with a great catch. Caught it in stride. Those are the types of throws that we need to have. Good job, Jalen. Delivered a beautiful throw, and Olave did the rest. First catch of the season for Chris Olave happens to be a touchdown. McPherson puts it through, and we lead 28-13. God, we should be leading by 30 in this game. We should be absolutely blowing this team out of the water, but they've stayed in it because of me. Because of me making stupid mistakes. And does that surprise you? It wouldn't be a juice video if the AI of the other team didn't stay in the game because I made stupid mistakes. You'd be thinking that I wasn't playing. You'd be thinking that I gave the controller to somebody else if I didn't make any mistakes. Let's see if the defense can actually clamp like I expect them to. Like we did basically the entire game until they started moving the ball again. Well, that's another big hit. That time it's Derwin James. I'm expecting a fumble at any moment. I mean, they've already had 2 fumbles, so I'm expecting them to fumble at any time, any given hit. Quinnen Williams finally breaks off. Quinnen Williams, I got to Carson, but I think that ball was already going to be out of bounds before I got there, so I don't really know if we can credit Quinnen Williams with the force there. That ball already looked like it was going to be inaccurate. And that's going to be a run. We stopped him. Yes, we did. Derwin James came up and stopped him. Good job, defense. Good job, defense. And that is a punt by the Commanders. That's exactly the kind of rally we needed by this defense. Swing that momentum back in our favor. Will Washington with the reception. And I don't know how, I need to check and see how tall he is. He looks really big. But that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We got 1 more quarter left to go in week 1. Ooh, they're showing pressure, showing blitz. Do they keep it? Kind of. But we'll give it to Barkley. Who cares about pressure when you got Saquon Barkley running the football? You love to see it. Let's get a little play action boot. Let's roll out a little bit. Get Jalen Hurts throwing on the run. And yes, sir, Garrett Wilson. And he's going to take it up. Good throw from Hurts. And Garrett Wilson delivers another big catch, like he usually does. Let's find some plays for A.J. Brown. I want to get A.J. Brown. Actually, no. I want to get Justin Jefferson involved. That's who I need to get involved. Jefferson needs to get involved. I don't really know where we get him involved at. I like to throw these quick to A.J. Brown, most likely. Yeah, so we get A.J. Brown involved on that one. Let's go with the Barkley run, because that middle of the line is pretty open, although Chase Young obliterated Evan Neal again. Would Penei Sewell have done better? Who knows? It's hard to tell. But Evan Neal's getting absolutely cooked. Step up and run. Jalen got the first. Yes, sir. Jalen Hurts. The speed. You love to see it. That's big-time speed from Jalen Hurts there. And we're at the 11. First down. We're going to motion George Patton. I think. Or is that Ruckert? No, that's Ruckert in motion. Tough throw. Tough catch. Tough touchdown. Jay Jettas. And spikes it. That was a dumb throw. But Jalen Hurts finally has 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He's looked a lot better here in the second half. I've started to not make mistakes. It's funny how easy we can score when I don't make stupid mistakes. 35-13. We're going to easily get this win against the Commanders. But it should never have been a question that we were going to get the win or not. We should have been absolutely cooking this team. Instead, we kept them around for an unnecessarily amount of time. And Justin Fields looks like he's going to get a win in his first start as a Buccaneer. That's going to be knocked incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. I hope we play the Buccaneers this season. I don't think we do, but it'd be cool if we did play against Fields. Quinnen Williams trying to get there. Carson's going to run. He's got a ton of space. Pop that ball out. Edmonds dropped a hit on him, but he didn't fumble, surprisingly. 35-13. 4 minutes to go in the game. The Commanders are trying to get some of that momentum back. They were doing well when they had all the momentum. And that's going to be Kendrick Bourne, big catch in the middle of the field. I hit the wrong thing. Now we're in man 3 deep. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that. Why would that be an option in this scenario? I don't know. Almost sacked him on the play. Almost sacked Carson Wentz on the play. I think Shaquem McLeod's the only one who has sacks on the play, right? I think so. Or sacks on the game. That's a screen. And, oh my God, I got stiff-armed out of my shoes. We still brought him down, but that should have been a loss of more than just what, that should have been a loss instead of a gain. Instead, I got stiff-armed. They're probably in 4th down territory, so it doesn't really matter. I'm getting held out of my, wow. I got held like crazy with Kayvon Thibodeau there. They're not going to call anything? Are we serious right now? Whatever. The left tackle had his way with Thibodeau. That's a good throw. J.J. Godfrey there. He knocked himself out with that one. 2nd down and 4. They're wasting too much time with these short throws. They're wasting a lot of time. Wentz drops back, has his man. Sauce Gardner completely whiffs. And by Sauce Gardner, I mean me. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Commanders are threatening to score again. The Commanders are threatening to score again. It's not threatening to take the lead or anything, like to threaten the game. I wouldn't even think they had onside kick. I guess they might if they think they have a chance. I think the left guard moved earlier. They didn't call false start. That's a big hit, Derwin James, but Jahan Dawson doesn't pop it out. Somehow. I don't know how he didn't. Pick that off. Murphy Bunting. Yes, sir! Stay in. Oh, my God. Okay. I tried to stay in the line, or the end zone, but he didn't do it. He wanted. Maybe I should have tried to pick it up or take it back for a pick 6. Sean Murphy Bunting seals the game with a pick in the end zone. I thought for sure they would score on that drive. They ended up not doing it. 2nd and 7 after the Stevenson run. We give it back to him. Ramondre Stevenson breaks a tackle. All right. Ramondre at the 19. We'll give it to Barkley. I'm just happy that I got Jalen Hurts 3 touchdowns. So his stat line still looks rough because it's 3 interceptions, but it doesn't look as rough because he has the 3 touchdowns to go along with it. So I guess you got to take the good with the bad. Barkley gets up to the 23-yard line, 3rd and 6, and once I snap this ball, that should be the final play because we're not going to punt it, or we're not going to kick it back to him. So let's just go with run the clock down a little bit more. Maybe Stevenson can get a lucky 1st down or something. Who knows? Good block, Stevenson. I was hoping for like a broken tackle or something. But that's going to be the game. 35-13, Barons win on week 1 of the season. It was a weird one, but we did get it done in the end. Jalen Hurts is 1-0 as a Baron quarterback. I don't even remember. Did we win last season? I think we won week 1. I can't remember. I know we went on a big losing streak, but I think we won week 1. Both quarterbacks end up throwing 3 interceptions each. 19 of 28, 198 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 3 picks for Jalen Hurts. That's a rough stat line, but it looks more manageable because of the touchdowns. Barkley, 13 carries, 61 yards. Hurts, 5 carries, 17 yards. Stevenson, 5 for 20. 5 catches, 59 yards for Garrett Wilson. Barkley had 5 for 41, a lot of checkdowns. A.J. Brown had 4 for 46 and a touchdown. Jefferson had the 1 catch. And both these guys only had 1 catch, and they were both touchdowns. That's crazy. Defensively, we will have 9 tackles for Nakobe Dean, 6 for Derwin James and Tremaine Edmonds. We had 2 sacks from the rookie in his first ever game. We had 3 interceptions, Derwin James, Murphy Bunting, and Bryce Hall. And then obviously we had the infamous forced fumble, Ashton Davis and Nakobe Dean. Derwin James picked up the 1, and they didn't give the fumble recovery to... They didn't give my man Nate Davis a touchdown? Oh, that's BS. Nate Davis got a touchdown on the fumble recovery, but they didn't give it to him. Whatever. We know. We have it on film. We know in our hearts that Nate Davis had a touchdown on the fumble recovery on the kickoff. But we opened the season 35-13 with a big W over the Commanders, and we're looking okay, especially on defense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was proven right. We are going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and our former quarterback Justin Fields. Wow. And the Bills lost. I think they played Kansas City, so they have struggled since getting eliminated in the divisional round. What a game next episode is going to be. Jalen Hurts versus his former team and Justin Fields against his former team. The 2 quarterbacks that got traded for each other meet for the first time since the trade. And we are on the road for the first 3 games of the season. That's insane. Our first home game is against Buffalo. Great. Fantastic. But we have what? 4 of the first 5 weeks of the season are on the road? That's crazy. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We start Season 3 with a big W. We're 1-0, and we got to play Justin Fields next episode. Hope you guys don't miss it. It's going to be wild. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.